What can you expect when you first meet with a financial advisor? Let's talk about it. First, let me say that every advisor will have a different style, and I'm best equipped to speak to our process. Here at Hightower Las Vegas, our philosophy is that we want to understand, as much as possible, the complete picture surrounding your finances before making any recommendations. There are many moving parts to personal finances: investments, insurance, taxes, just to name a few. And without exploring each of these areas, we could be flying blind, or at least partially blind, so to speak. We know it takes a bigger investment of time up front, and not every firm works this way. But we work this way because we believe this gives you an opportunity to understand how we work, our character, and to understand our money management philosophies before you invest even a single dime with us. So what does that very first meeting look like? It usually involves 5 parts. First, if we haven't gotten to know you personally already, we'll start by learning more about you and your family. We want to understand your values and what drives your decisions. What experiences have really shaped you as a person? How were you raised to think about money? Are there important family dynamics we should be aware of? It's possible that no one has ever asked you these questions before. And to be clear, we would never want to make you feel uncomfortable. In our experience, though, most people want to be understood by others and know that it is our desire to understand you on a deep level too. Typically, the conversation of who you are today naturally evolves into what you'd like to be true in the future. And this brings us to our second topic of conversation, your goals. What are you looking to accomplish by working with a financial advisor? How can we help you? The focus of this part of the conversation is centered around why. Why do you want to work with a financial advisor? Now, I'd say that probably the most common financial concern non-retired clients come to us with is retirement planning. But don't expect that a 2-word answer, retirement planning, will satisfy our curiosity about your goals. We want you to really think about it. What does your ideal life really look like? What would you be doing? How would you be spending your time? The most important non-renewable resource. Where would you be? What's important for you to be able to afford? It's not all just long-term planning, though. We want to understand your short and midterm goals as well. For most people, balancing short-term goals against long-term goals is an important priority. So here's another question to think about. If you were to engage our firm today, 3 years from now, looking back, what would it take to consider the relationship a success? Third, it's helpful for us to get an overview of what you have today. No need to have exact numbers at this early stage. That's your homework for later, but most people know generally what they have. We'll take an inventory of retirement accounts, investment accounts, real estate, business interest, insurance. A run through of what you currently have can help us start to sketch out the bones of your financial plan. Obviously, your questions and concerns are welcomed at any time. You'll notice that we often bring a blank legal pad to first meetings, and that's because every client is wildly unique, and there's simply no point trying to squeeze anyone into a box. Everything I've explained so far is merely a suggestion, and by no means will any of us stick strictly to any script. Your questions and your concerns will drive our entire engagement. So not only are your questions welcome throughout our time together, we'll also save dedicated time to ensure you've had a chance to voice your most pressing questions and concerns. Lastly, if you're interested in proceeding with the planning process, we'll briefly explain a couple pieces of homework. Notably, our risk tolerance survey is critical in helping us understand how you think and feel about money from a data-driven perspective. And this survey is quick and easy to complete online. Also, as I mentioned earlier, we'll want as much detail as possible about your holdings, taxes, and estate. We'll ask you to compile statements, policies, legal documents, and more, and either upload them digitally or provide us with paper copies or originals, whatever's easier. And that's it, roughly 5 areas that we would explore together in a first meeting. Who are you? What are your goals? What do you have? What questions do you have? And next steps. We hope this video has helped illuminate what it's like when you first meet with a financial advisor. When you're ready to chat, reach out to us at hello@hightowerlasvegas.com. We look forward to chatting with you soon.